As the Panthers are set to match up with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, it's Pharaoh Cooper. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Pharaoh Cooper on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bridgewater on 1st down. Escaping and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Corey Littleton, he brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And some room to roam now. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 30, 10. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Teddy Bridgewater ain't shit, dude. Oh, fuck you, Teddy.
Big hold of the 30, and all the way up to the 31-yard line.
He was brought down.
We know they have these RPOs in their playbook, and look, we're seeing it here in the 1st quarter. Do you think we're going to see it as the game continues?
They trotted them out early for a reason, partner. They're letting them know that this is in the arsenal, and we rely on it. You better be prepared, because this is going to be an all-day affair trying to stop them.
And
3rd down is a key down in any game you play, and 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Fielded just inside the 20. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
Sometimes I wonder if we're just not looking at Derek Carr and evaluating him the correct way, because this guy's been incredibly reliable. Only 2 missed starts in 6 seasons with the Raiders. His completion percentage topped 70% last year. The only one higher, Drew Brees in New Orleans. The problem, though, it hasn't translated into wins. They move the ball up and down the field, but they don't score enough touchdowns. Derek Carr hoping to remedy that in 2020. Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 6 at the 41.
Trying to go all in deep, dude. The fucker.
2nd and 6.
Where the fuck is Ruggs? Hold up. I don't like that. Any Ruggs ain't in there, dude. Where the fuck is that? Oh yeah, he's my number 2. Why the fuck is he number 2? What the fuck is me, stupid bitch?
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh, that was bullshit.
Intercepted.
Man, I'll get it back. Don't fuck with it.
As his guys will get the football back. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 11 yards there, first down.
At the 24-yard line.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
At the 27-yard line.
Here's Bridgewater. Thomas has got it, complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
Now he's hit.
Oh, fumble, I love it. Oh, oh, fumble again. The fumble it. Told you I'll get it back. Don't fuck him.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Run like a Jason Witt, I'm going to throw it to him.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. Completes it to Jason Witten. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Go.
Carr now on 1st down.
Yeah.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs there to make the grab as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 29.
Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers about set to go on offense. Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here, first and 10, just shy of the 30. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 10 yards there, and about the football, he's going to have a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now on second and 13. Bridgewater. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down, Bridgewater.
Yay!
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
Brought down at the 45-yard line.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a fourth down.
Missed this one wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the play action bomb might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Steps away to his left. And he'll look downfield for one. It's caught at the 10. And he will score. Touchdown.
That was a miracle play. They just tipped it into my hands, but man, still scored.
53 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust,
he just gives it to me.
Make
there you
the
go.
long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
And it's good to make it 14-0. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time.
Oh, one pass.
Play,
52 yards in the touchdown, the fucker.
Get up, stop.
Alright, bye.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Fuck with me. I'm Crosby. Look at Gordon. Look at him. Corner blitz.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And Thomas has it. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
3rd and 6.
On third down, Bridgewater. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and he'll force the incompletion.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 35 yards that time on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Derek Carr and the Raiders set for their next possession. And he's looked pretty good. Does have the 1 interception, but 2 touchdown passes so far. Your analysis?
They'll take the offset. When you talk about throwing 2 touchdown passes, no one wants to see an interception thrown, but those things happen in the course of a ball game and over the course of a season. But throwing 2 touchdown passes, that's why the team has an advantage. That's what they're looking for more of.
They'll be hoping to make it a 3-to-1 ratio here in the second quarter. So on the big tight end, hold it.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. Jeremy Chin there defensively.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Play action. Now it's Carr. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Jesus Christ, where are my blockers?
Here, losing yardage to the 14. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Carr.
Yeah.
Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
to Darren Waller.
Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Well, I put it on medium. I should have put it on hard. I thought I'd be rusty, but man.
But they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And no return from Cooper. Out it'll go to the 25.
25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience.
And the Raiders have got him. Credit the sack there to Arden Key.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
A long ways to go here on second down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Fuck what we do.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one is maybe not exactly in the bag yet, but there is definitely a big mountain to climb in this third quarter. The teams are already back out there, so let's not waste any time as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on.
I saw the hole, dude.
Here's what we think
Close
they're
quick,
going
but
to
I
do to
sized
attack
it.
us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Once again, it's James. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
Third down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
He'll look down.
Wide
for
open.
Waller. It's caught inside the 25.
Wide
Deep
open.
on the Carolina side of the field. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end.
Look how
but
open
about
he
the
is.
way
I don't know what the
field
fuck they were
position
doing.
there. A nice attacking play.
Look at them all trying to get to me. But it's too late. Gotta score Josh Jacobs, dude.
Here's Jacobs.
Yeah.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. Carlson on for the PAT. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play, right?
Now he's hit, and
Fumble, dude. It's too easy.
And the Raiders have recovered.
Should have put it on hard. I fucked up.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by...
There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
He's brought...
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now Carr. And he's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Derek Carr with a touchdown pass to Henry Ruggs. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
In order to lead in a game, there are plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Blitzing all day, dude.
It's at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. McCaffrey. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now. That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And we're back now in Charlotte. This is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. Christian McCaffrey unable to get to the marker. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out in your midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call, but how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down? They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know that one that says the D and then the defense that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. Man, Henry Ruggs, don't fuck with it. Defensively for that jumbo set.
Just watch it.
They'll go for it. It's Carr.
Oh, I got set.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Panthers will get the football back. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
At the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Bridgewater. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. He'll get this to McCaffrey.
Oh, I'm talking about.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
The 3-yard line.
To the air again with Bridgewater. And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end
about time they score.
Touchdown, Carolina. From 3 yards out. And his guys are able to strike for 6. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, They're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's going to try and go deep again. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot. But
watch this punt. Watch this punt.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And taken right at the 35. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers about ready to take over. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And just a quick hitch route there, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Fuck of the blitz, I do.
Has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get the score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Why am I high stepping? Oh, no. Why was I high stepping the whole way? That's why I fucking fumbled it. Man, give him some hope. Let them think they could catch up. Pull off a miracle.
Here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your
no
head
more playing
on
around,
swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast.
You're gonna outside kick it.
You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with.
Get that shit, bitch. Oh.
All
right, no more playing around, dude.
They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting
no more
that
playing around, dude.
Slim
Tired of it.
and none.
I think they could catch up. Shit, man.
Just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Do you think they could catch up, dude?
Carr gonna look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The man with over 1,000 catches, Jason Witten, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Carr. He wants it all for the end zone.
Don't fuck with me.
Henry runs 45 yards.
And he was under coverage. Don't fuck with me.
This is long since over, and some might see this
Look
as
at
over.
that. Ooh, 2-man on me. Look at him, right on my booty hole, and then.
We're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Told you, dude, I ain't fucking around no more.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown.
Look at him, look at him. The fuck with him.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Cooper on the return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Cooper on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Carolina offense about ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Bridgewater on 1st down. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks
ain't fucking around.
And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Thought they could catch up, man.
1st and 10 at their own 48-yard
Yeah,
line.
this shit, dudes.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Oh, he's looking long for Witten.
Oh, wait, it's on your back, you stupid
And
bitch.
that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Jason Witten, incomplete.
Where's the fucking just have me? There we
Down
go.
and 10.
Just throw it up, dude.
2nd and 10.
Just throw it up. Oh, that's not a good play. Oh! Might be. R1 Jones.
Carr going to throw here. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Hey!
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the
Man, they thought they could catch up. Hey, shit.
Another thing to win and put up the amount of points in this game. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
If I wasn't fucking around, I could have pulled out for 50, Bob. Don't fuck with me.
To put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking, they think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Las Vegas Raiders, dude. This is going to be the score on Sunday. Mark my words. Yee.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL right here.
10 yards per play. Don't fuck with me.
From Charlotte, good night, everybody.
What the fuck you doing, Bridgewater? Get the fuck in that tunnel, you stupid bitch. You lost. I gotta see that highlight one more time, dude. Double coverage, Henry Ruggs. What? Okay. Put your other hand too. There you go. Love you. Man, look at the rating for that play. 1,270 because it's too easy. Man, even when I threw it, I was just like, fuck it. I saw he was in nasty coverage. Let me see if I can show it. Oh, I haven't done this in a while. Oh. Well, right there, he's actually pretty open. Like, he has a couple steps ahead of his player. But then right here, they start fucking converging on me. This nigga's on my butthole. So I was like, oh, rip. He's on my butthole and this nigga's converging on me. But man, look at him with the one hand. Little. Don't fuck with Henry Ruggs, dude.